different kinds of old graphic cameras that took big film that you slit the holder into the back there and then pull the slide out to let the film be ready for exposure, and aimed it through a open lens or a closed one, and you could do everything in the world with these old cameras, just about, and it was tough. I dropped many one on the floor, and they would hold together. But I've had others that were, they called speed graphics, that most of the news photographers used, and but this was quite satisfactory for what I needed, and it's the only kind of film that the printers would take is a big old 4x5 inch color transparency. It cost me about $5 to get processed, and then things started getting cheaper, and you had to adjust your cameras to the cheaper films like roll film. When that started coming out, that was great, an asset, and where you could have a roll to take about 10 pictures at one time in your camera, and you wouldn't have to worry about running out of film as easy. You couldn't carry much 4x5 film around with you in these old metal holders, and so then they got little different styles of cameras that would take the roll film, and you could put the roll in the back and roll it to the next picture and take it. And it was great improvement, and much simpler, and then the printers had got it so that they could accept the smaller film, and then it even got where they could accept 35mm film. So you had to buy cameras that would, of course, carry the 35mm film, which is still perfectly good today, and there are places where you get 35mm film processed, and then you could take a lot of pictures on a roll of 35mm film.